We are going to flow through a live yoga class. Alrighty, so glad you can join. Let me just do one adjustment to this camera. Sorry. All right. Oopsie. Uh-oh. Let me flip this around. Okay. Okay, good. I just wanted to get a little better picture there. So I think this is going to be better. All right, awesome. So I do also have my Zoom students here. So we're all going to practice together. Let's make our way onto our mats. We're going to begin with a warm-up. We have our mat in a horizontal alignment. Good stuff. Waiting for everybody to get to their mat. Outward. On the inhale, allow the flow overhead. And on the exhale, let's release forward. We're going to release forward to a forward fold, lowering the body, lowering the arms. Guiding the fingertips to connect with the mat. If you can't bring your fingertips to the mat, just hover. From here, bend your knees and guide your toes to point outward as the heels flow in, so the feet will be in a horizontal position. Next breath, we're going to rise up slowly, keeping the knees bending. Place hands on waist with a lifted heart. Now we're going to do some pulses, guiding the knees to bend a little deeper and rise up. This is warming the legs up, opening the hips, and also engaging our core muscle group. The next breath allows the knees to straighten. We'll extend the arms outward. The breath guides the fingertips to flow towards the sky, and we're going to begin to guide the toes to point forward, and then do a heel-toe motion inward, heel-toeing until the legs flow closer and closer together. Ultimately, the thighs touch. We'll rotate arms in, palms touch. We're going to clasp our hands. Allow the pinky finger, allow the pointer finger. Pointer finger will be straight. All other fingers are bending. We're going to reach upward, guiding the ears to be touched by the shoulders perhaps. And on the exhale breath, we're going to release to the right slowly, gazing upward for a nice spinal stretch. On the inhale breath, that's when we're going to rise up, breathing deep, returning to the neutral spine position. So we can take a deep breath. And as we exhale, we're going to release now, opposite side, gazing upward with an open heart. Awesome flow. Inhale, rise up. Back to the neutral spine position so we can straighten fingers. Exhale, release those fingers and inward. Awesome flow. Allow the hands to be still. Rotate the arms out with palms facing up with a lifted heart. On the exhale, release the arms all the way down. Now we'll place our hands on waist, guide the right knee to bend, and then we're going to lift the right knee up. Breathe, lift the right knee. Release, left knee bends, breathe, lift the left knee. So let's just do some knee bends. Going slow, right knee flowing up, left knee. Good. Pull the belly in as the knee rises. Good. Squeeze those glute muscles. Excellent flow. Last one. On the exhale, we'll release the foot down. And now we're going to look down at our toes. Guide the head to flow to the right and to the left, nice and slowly. Excellent movement. On the inhale breath, look directly at your toes with the neutral neck, and take an inhale, lift up the head, relax shoulders. Now, release your hands from your waist, let your palms touch, and we'll rest our thumbs on heart center, relaxing shoulders. Let's gaze downward. This will be a moment of reflection. And if we choose, we can set an intention or dedication for our practice as we connect with our own heart energy. As we're noticing the heart rhythm, take a breath and blink the eyes open a little wider. Release your palms, relax your arms at your side. We are ready for our yoga practice. First, I'll allow one more student into class. Excellent. Alrighty. So now, Our first yoga posture, down and notice how your heels make an imaginary line. If not, adjust yourself accordingly as you straighten the knees. The next breath will guide the left toes to flow outward. Another thing about Warrior Two is the further you have your feet stepped apart, the deeper you go into the posture. Now we'll guide the left knee to bend as we guide the arms to flow overhead. The bending knee is positioned over that ankle, however, not past the toes. We'll take a deep breath, and as we exhale, we're going to release the arms downward to shoulder level with palms facing downward. We're straightening the fingers, and we're gazing past the front fingers. This is our Warrior Two posture. Now we'll guide the left knee to bend, the left elbow bends. And we're going to guide the left palm to face up. Let's release towards the thigh. So the forearm will be on the thigh. Right palm faces up on the inhale breath. Guide that right arm to flow upward. What an awesome flow. From here, we'll take another deep breath. And as we exhale, let's rotate the body towards the bending knee. Frame that front foot with both hands. And now we're going to step. Before we step, what we'll do is we're going to lift up the right heel. Now we have all 10 toes pointing in the same direction. Now we'll step back the left foot. We're going to step back to a down dog. Spread your fingers nice and widely. Spread your fingers. Guide your tailbone upward and allow your chin to flow towards your collarbone. Actively pressing your chest towards your thighs. What an awesome down dog posture. Our eyes are open for focus and concentration. Now we'll focus on our left knee. We'll take a breath. We're going to bend the left knee towards the chest. The foot will, and it's okay if you can't reach all the way towards your thumbs. Just step your foot forward as much as you can. Now the right heel releases onto the mat, and the right toes are at a diagonal position. Notice how your heels make an imaginary line. If not, adjust them accordingly. On the next breath, we're going to rise up slowly, keeping the front knee bending, guiding the arms to rotate in so the palms face each other, and our fingertips flow all the way towards the sky. We relax our shoulders, and this is how we connect with our Warrior One posture. From here, we'll take another cleansing breath. We're going to straighten the front knee. With the front knee straightened, both legs are straight. We're going to release the arms down to shoulder level. When you connect with shoulder level, take a breath. Left arm reaches past your toes. And now we're going to allow the arm to release in front of the left leg. The right arm will rise. Awesome flow. We are now in a triangle pose, another inverted yoga posture. So good for the body. From here, we'll take a deep breath. And as we exhale, we're going to guide the right arm to lower downward. Release your body downward to a wide-legged forward fold. All 10 fingers point towards the front of the room. We keep our eyes open for balance. Every time you are inverted, and we are currently inverted, every time you're inverted, you want to keep your eyes open for focus and concentration. This is very good for the body. We're opening the hips, we're toning the legs as the legs are straight, and we're actively guiding the tailbone to rise up. Lift that tailbone up and breathe. Your chin is flowing towards your collarbone. From here, we're going to front of the room. Extend the arms out. Woo. Fingertips release all the way towards the sky. Next breath, right toes point away from the body. Release the arms down to shoulder level. Palms face downward. Gaze past your front middle finger. Guide your navel inward. Lift your heart. Allow your breath to be fluid and full in this Warrior Two posture. Now we'll take another breath, and we're going to bend the right elbow. Let the right palm face up and release towards the bending leg, placing the forearm on that thigh. The next breath allows the left palm to face up. Turn and look at your left palm. Guide that left arm to flow upward. How fluid. Ultimately, the left palm will face downward, the fingers are straight. A wonderful way to lengthen and strengthen the spine. From here, we'll take another deep breath. And as we exhale, rotate your body towards the bending leg. Extend your hands on either side of your front foot. So place your palms either side of front foot. And now we're going to lift up our left heel. All 10 toes will point in the same direction. And we're going to step the right foot back. So take a breath and step your right foot back. Connect with your down dog posture. Spread your fingers nice and widely. Press your heart towards your thighs. What an awesome flow. Connecting in a down dog posture. Down dog is also another inverted yoga posture because we have our head below our hips. We're actively guiding the tailbone upward. Our legs are straight. We're encouraging the heels to release towards the mat. However, sometimes the heels might hover depending on your, and also strengthen the arms and shoulders at the same time. Now, let's take a breath and we're going to focus on our right knee. We're going to bend our right knee and guide it to flow towards the chest. The foot will lift up off of the mat, and the next breath allows us to create a shift. Transfer your weight forward as you step your right foot between your thumbs as closely as you can, and then guide your left heel to release to the mat. Left toes are at a diagonal. On the inhale breath, take your time and rise up slowly. Breathe, go at your own pace. Let your palms face each other. And we're going to guide our fingertips to flow all the way towards the sky. We are now in a warrior one posture. Notice all the relaxation in your shoulders. Notice the rise and fall of your chest as you're breathing. Awesome flow. From here, we'll guide the front knee to straighten and allow all 10 toes to point towards the front of the room. Next breath, extend the arms out. And we're going to fold forward to our wide-legged forward fold. Guide your navel inward as the body releases towards your mat. The hands lower. Fingertips point away from the body. We are back in a wide-legged forward fold. All right, so either your fingertips are hovering or you have your palms flat on your mat. Choose your level. If you want to go deeper in this posture, what you could do is you can heel toe your feet outward. And as you heel toe your feet outward, you'll notice you might be able to bend your elbows and get your elbows onto your mat. See how it feels? Go slowly. All right, and also always be gentle with your body. Keep your eyes open. Eyes open is very important. And wide-legged forward fold, bended elbows. The next breath allows us to press the body upward. Use your hands to press the body up so you can straighten your elbows. Awesome flow. Adjust your feet accordingly. If you need a little more stability, you can guide your heel toe foot motion inward. From here, let's take a breath and we're going to lift the arms up to shoulder level with palms facing down and rise up to a flat back forward fold. Lift those glute muscles. Awesome flow. This is how we strengthen our core and improve posture. So good for the body. Now we'll take another deep breath, and as we exhale, release the arms down. And now we're going to walk our hands towards the left foot. Point your left toes away from the body. Frame that left foot with both hands. Excellent flow. Now we're going to guide the right toes in a little bit, so the right toes will be in a diagonal position. The right heel and left heel make an imaginary line. And now we're going to guide the left knee to bend. So the left knee is bending, and now the breath allows us to shift the weight of the body forward. Lift up your right ankle and lift up the right heel. And now we're going to guide that left foot to rise. Guide the right foot to rise. Right foot lifts, left leg straightens. All right, so the left leg will be straight, and see if you can guide your right foot to rise up off of the mat. See how that feels. Always honor your body with your breath. Eyes are open and the breath is full. So good for the body. The next breath allows the right leg to straighten. With the leg straight, let's guide the left knee to bend and guide that right foot all the way back onto the mat. Once the right foot is back on the mat, walk your hands center, return back to the wide-legged forward fold position. And now we'll do the same flow other side. Take a breath, walk your hands towards your right foot. Right toes point away from the body, left toes will be at a diagonal. Right arm is on the outside of the right leg. The breath will guide the back heel to lift, and that should be the left heel lifting. And we're going to just create a flow so that we can transfer the weight of the body forward, bending your right knee and then lifting the left foot. The right leg straightens as you lift up your left foot. The eyes are open, the breath is full, and we're noticing the rhythm of our beating heart in this inverted posture. Both of our legs are straight. We're actively squeezing those kneecaps to engage the leg muscles. The next breath allows the left knee to bend and the left foot flows towards the glute muscle, lifting up that left knee upward to receive openness into the hips. What an awesome flow. From here, we'll take a breath. We are going to straighten our left leg and guide that left foot to lower. Right knee will bend. Release the left foot all the way back onto the mat. On the inhale breath, we're going to rise up slowly. Palms will face each other. On the inhale, straightening the bending, rotating the body forward to the front of the room. Take a deep breath. On the exhale, release the arms all the way down. Control and focus. Allow us to heel toe our feet inward. The legs flow closer and closer together until thighs touch. All right, so we're approximately 30 minutes into the practice. A wonderful time for a water break. I'm going to grab my water. I'll be right back. Alrighty, so it's very important to stay hydrated, throughout your yoga flow. If you feel like you need to hydrate, don't wait for a water break, just hydrate as necessary. All right, and for my YouTube friends, if you have any questions or if you have any yoga postures you'd like to flow through today, go ahead, drop that in the comments. I'll read the comments and I'll make sure that we flow through those yoga postures as well. Welcome back everyone from water break. I hope you're feeling a little more refreshed. Okay, so we are going to resume seated. We're going to resume seated on our mat. We will resume in cobbler pose. Cobbler pose has the soles of the feet touching. Sometimes the soles of the feet splay apart, as mine do, so it's okay if the soles are not just completely sandwiched together. From here, we relax our arms on our legs. We have our palms face up if we want to feel more energy. We have our palms facing downward if we want to feel more relaxed. So choose your arm placement and be mindful to lift your heart up and guide your navel inward. The low jaw is relaxing. Relaxing the low jaw means that your upper teeth and lower teeth are not touching each other. Tongue is resting in your low jaw. We'll gaze downward so we can just connect with the flow of the breath and the beating of our heart, our own natural heart rhythm. Allow your breath to connect with your heart rhythm. Allow your breath to be full and deep. In this cobbler pose, gravity is opening the hips for us. And as we keep the heart lifted, we're strengthening the muscles in the back. As we keep the navel guiding inward, especially on the exhales, that's how we strengthen our diaphragm. Our next breath allows the arms to flow outward and upward. Right up as you're breathing. And on the exhale, keep your heart lifted and guide the elbows to soften and flow to bending. Allow your breath to guide your movement and notice your own heart rhythm. Together, we're going to meet up at heart center, relaxing thumbs in front of the sternum, pressing the palms together as we lift the heart up. From here, we'll guide both of the knees to rise, and then guide both knees to fall and flow towards the left. The legs will be stacked. Now we'll release the palms using the right hand to capture the right ankle. Lift up your right leg and guide your right heel towards your right glute. Awesome flow. From here, we'll take a breath. We'll guide both arms to shoulder level. And then allow the right arm to flow back towards the right foot. We're going to bend that left elbow. Awesome flow. So the left fingers are straight, the heart is lifted. A wonderful way to strengthen the ligaments and tendons in the shoulders, elbows, and wrists. So good for the body. The next breath allows the right arm to flow up, left elbow straightens, and all 10 fingers rise up towards the sky. From here, let's take a breath and lift both knees up. Lift the knees so they point towards the sky as well. On the exhale breath, allow the knees now to fall to the right, opposite direction. The legs will be stacked. Release the arms all the way down. Fingertips will connect with the mat. Now we'll use the left hand. The left hand will capture left ankle. Take a breath, lift the leg, and we're going to guide the heel towards the glute. Open, and now we'll guide the left arm back. The hand is behind us and the right elbow bends. The heart is lifted. Notice all the length in the spine. Breathe deeply. What a wonderful way to take good care of the body. The next breath allows the right elbow to straighten, and we'll release the arm down. And on the inhale, both arms rise. Guide your fingertips to flow towards the sky. Next breath allows both knees to flow towards the sky. Breathe, lift the knees. Next breath, allow the feet to flow forward. Flex those feet. We flex the feet by pressing the ball of the foot away from the body, guiding the tips of the toes towards the body. From here, we'll take a cleansing breath, lifting the heart up a little higher. And on the exhale, left knee bends, placing the left sole of the foot on the mat or on the floor. Notice the heart rhythm. Breathe a little deeper. When you're ready to exhale, release forward, guiding the body to lower, the arms lower as well. The chin flows towards the collarbone. Be sure to listen to the body and don't stray. The next breath allows the arms to flow back. Palms will face downward. Your nose is pointing towards your thigh. Begin to bend both of your elbows. See if perhaps you're able to capture the bending leg and wrap your arms around the leg and have your fingers interlace, clasping your fingers. Full inhalation and a complete exhalation. Allow your breath to be long and fluid. On the exhale breath, allow your body to soften and relax. From here, we're going to take a deep breath. And as we release the breath, we're going to release our hands. Guide the arms to extend outwards so the elbows flow to straighten. And on the inhale, we're going to rise up slowly, lifting our heart and guiding the fingertips to flow all the way towards the sky. Let's take a full breath. And as we exhale, bending leg flows to straighten. On your next inhale, we're going to bend the right knee. Breathe, bend the right knee. Guide the sole of the foot to the mat or floor with the lifted heart. Let's take another cleansing breath. And as we exhale, we're going to release forward. Elbows are straight, fingers are straight. We're guiding the navel inward. That front foot is flexing. We're going at our own pace. Allow your breath to be your guide. Be gentle with your body. From here, we'll take another breath and guide the arms to flow outward. Palms are facing downward. Elbows begin to bend. The right arm folds around the bending leg and the hands clasp together if possible. The chin flows towards the collarbone. The nose is pointing towards the thigh, and the front foot is actively in the flexed position. This is a wonderful way to strengthen the muscles that support the spine, a wonderful way to activate the muscles in the legs, arms, and shoulders. So many benefits. From here, we'll take another deep breath. And as we exhale, release where you're holding your hands and fingers together. Guide the arms to extend out. Elbows will be straight. And guide the arms to flow forward. Arms will be... So we can take another deep breath. And on the exhale, allow the arms to release all the way down. Now the left knee bends. With left knee bending, we'll guide both legs to straighten. With both legs straightened, we'll take a breath and we'll guide the right knee to bend. Use your hands to support the right heel. And now the breath guides the right leg to flow to straighten. Use your hands to support the right leg as you straighten the leg as much as possible. It's okay if there's a slight bend in your knee. You always want to be gentle to the body and not strain. From here, we'll take a breath and we can use the right pointer, middle finger, and thumb to capture the big toe. That is called yogi toe lock when you hold the big toe with 3 fingers. The next breath allows the leg to extend out to a diagonal. From here, we'll take a breath and guide the leg to flow back to the forward position. Release the toe, and then guide the leg to lower as slowly as possible, lifting the heart up, guiding fingertips towards the sky with a lifted heart, feet remain flexing. Now, we'll focus on the left foot. We'll take a breath and we'll guide the left knee to bend, the left foot rises, and we're just going to capture that heel with the hands and guide the leg to straighten. Notice how the heart is lifting. Notice the flow of your breath. Now we'll use left pointer, middle finger, and thumb to capture that big toe. The leg to float out to a diagonal position. The next breath allows the foot to flow back forward. Take a cleansing breath through your nose. And as you exhale, release the big toe and see how slowly you can lower your leg all the way down with a lifted heart. Arms release down as well. Once your palms touch the mat, lift the heart. And we're going to guide both knees to bend. Awesome flow. We have both knees bending. With both knees bending, let's cross the left leg in front. And this will connect us with the easy pose. Rock the knees from side to side. Adjust your sit bones. You want your sit bones directly on the mat. You can even lift up the flesh to connect your sit bones with the mat. Then lift your heart up. Relax arms on legs, palms up for energy, palms downward if you want more relaxation. Now we're going to focus on the left leg. We're going to take a breath and we're going to lift up that left leg. Use the arms to give that leg a nice loving hug. Awesome flow. Rock the body slowly from side to side as you breathe deep. From here, allow the leg and body to be still, and we'll release and guide the opposite leg to be in front. So now the right leg will be in front. We're in easy pose. Rest your arms on your legs. Lift your heart up. See how much air you can guide into your lungs. See how high you can lift your heart. Be sure to keep your shoulders relaxing, low jaw relaxing. Next breath, now we're going to lift up the right leg. Breathe, lift up the right leg. Use your arms to lift the leg. Show your leg some love. Give it a nice loving hug. And begin to rotate the body slow. From here, allow the body to be still. Take a breath. And on the exhale, we'll allow the foot to release all the way back down. With the foot releasing, guide the right leg to extend out all the way in a horizontal position. So we'll be sort of in a half straddle position. The leg is straight and the foot is flexing. From here, we'll take an inhale, guide the arms overhead. Palms are facing each other, the heart is lifted and the belly is hollow. We're going to take another deep breath. And as we exhale, we're going to rotate the upper body towards the straight leg. Allow the body to release towards the straight leg nice and slowly. That right foot is flexing. We're guiding our navel inward. We're being gentle with the body. Don't strain. Just let your body relax and soften. Just release and give into the posture. What an awesome flow. So good for the body. Notice the rise and fall of your chest. And just allow your breath to connect with your own heart rhythm. Your breath is fluid and full. So interesting about yoga, the longer you stay into a posture, you'll just notice gravity just helps you connect deeper and deeper into the posture without even pulling or straining. If you just release and relax yourself, you'll naturally flow closer to your leg. From here, what we'll do is we'll guide the right arm in front of the right leg. From here, let's take a breath, rotate the body so that the heart presses towards the front of the room. So now we're guiding the right side of the body towards lengthen the spine. So many wonderful benefits in this side fold. From here, we're going to take a deep breath. And on the exhale, let the body relax a little more. Awesome flow. Next inhale, we're going to rise up. So at your own pace, breathe deep and guide your palms to touch each other if you can. And then just flow up on an inhale. Once all 10 fingers point towards the sky, take another full breath. And on the exhale, we're going to release the arms all the way down. Excellent flow, ladies. Looking so good. Fingertips connect with the mat. Now we'll use the left hand to support the bending knee and guide the leg to rise up. Right knee bends. So we have all 10 toes pointing towards the front of the room. And now we're going to guide the left leg to flow at the horizontal position. Horizontal, so that left foot is, the sole of the foot faces the left wall. The right knee will splay towards the right. The sole of the foot is no longer on the mat. Right? You might have to adjust your sit bones a little bit, and that's fine. Just lift them up and lower. And then we have the left foot flexing. All right, so now from this position, what we're going to do is we're going to guide the arms to flow upward as we're inhaling. The elbows are straight and the fingers are straight. Take another cleansing breath. And as you exhale, rotate your body towards the straight leg. Oh, we're just releasing. We're not pulling. We're not stretching. We're just telling the body to soften and relax. So just soften, soften, relax. No pulling, just relax. Just hang like a rag doll over your leg. Guiding the navel inward, keeping the front foot flexing, and just noticing the heart rhythm. Always want to be mindful of how the heart is beating, how the breath affects the heart. What a wonderful flow. From here, as we continue to breathe deeply, we're going to focus on our left arm. We're going to guide the left arm in front of the left leg and lift the heart up. So the heart is pointing towards the front of the room. The left foot is still flexing. What a wonderful side fold. We're opening the hip up. So good for the body, strengthening and lengthening the spine, engaging the shoulder rotator cuff. So many wonderful benefits. From here, we're going to take a deep breath, guide the palms to touch each other, and on the inhale, we're going to rise up. So take your time. When you're ready, at your own pace, flow upward as you're breathing. All 10 fingertips flow towards the sky. On the exhale breath, we release the arms all the way down. When the fingertips touch the mat, we will guide the left knee to bend. And from here, let's turn the body towards the right. We'll use the arms to embrace our thighs, walking the feet closer towards the body and guiding the feet to lift up. A little more support. So either embrace your thighs or have hands back for support. Once you pick your level, guide your heels to flow to the knee level. So from your heel to knees, you make a straight line. Now we're going to focus on the left foot. We're going to lift the left foot up and lift your heart up as well. The heart is lifted, the belly is flowing inward. What an awesome flow. On the exhale breath, release the foot back to the starting position. Now we're going to do the same thing on the right side. When you're ready, take your time at your pace. Lift up the right foot slowly. Don't rush. Guide that right leg to straighten. Lift the heart up. Receive length in the spine. And on the exhale, allow the foot to release all the way back down. Awesome flow. From here, we'll take another breath, and if you're holding your thighs, go ahead, release them, and guide the arms to flow to a diagonal position. From fingertips to shoulders, we create a diagonal line. Our heart is lifted. Notice all the length in your spine. Now we'll guide the left foot to flow up, and the breath guides the right foot to flow up. Both legs are straightened. This is called a full boat pose. From here, we'll take a breath, and as we exhale, we're going to lower the legs and body towards the mat, guiding the navel inward. So the arms lower, and from fingertips to shoulder, create that diagonal, and allow your legs to hover over the mat. Squeeze those kneecaps, guide your navel inward, What a wonderful flow, activating the core muscle group. On the inhale, we're going to rise up, lifting the legs, lifting the body. The arms rise up as well. We're on pace. Don't go at my pace. Your breath guides your movement. So we're just flowing gently from the low boat to the full boat. When you're ready to flow to full boat, go ahead and capture your legs near your ankles. Awesome flow. From here, see if you're able to guide your hands up towards your toes. If you can't touch your toes, just keep your hands near your ankles, that's fine. If you can touch your toes, that's fine too. And next breath allows us to guide the feet to extend outward. We're going to lift the heart up. Lift your heart. Notice all that length in your spine. Arms are straight. The belly is hollow. What an awesome way to care for our bodies. Next breath guides the legs to flow back to touching. And on the exhale, we're just going to flow outward and inward. All right, so this is good for our hip flexors. This is good for inviting flexibility into the hips, strengthening arms and shoulders, and toning our legs at the same time. Awesome flow, ladies. Let's guide the thighs to touch. And with the thighs touching, if you're holding your toes, release the toes. If you're holding your legs, release. And the knees bend. We use the arms to embrace the thighs for a nice loving hug. And then release the soles of the feet back onto the mat. And then we'll release the thighs, slide the body forward. Slide to the top of your mat. We're going to prepare to lie down. Make sure you have space. From here, we'll take a breath, and we are going to cross our ankles. Cross the ankles, flow to easy pose. And capture our big toe, again with the yogi toe lock. Pointer, middle finger, thumb. 3 fingers, capture your big toe on both feet. As we inhale, we lift the heart up. And on the exhale, let your spine take a C curve and spread your shoulder blades across your back. Slowly guide the body, 1 vertebrae at a time. Lift your feet, and then release your big toes. Release onto your mat, 1 vertebrae at a time. Shoulder blades, base of the skull, and then we're going to uncross the legs. Guide the soles of the feet onto the mat, and let your legs straighten. Breathe deep as you straighten your legs. Relax yourself on your mat, and now we're going to take a full breath. Guide the knees towards the chest. Breathe, lift your knees towards your chest. Your feet will lift off of the mat. With the feet lifted, guide the feet to lift a little more so that your heels are about knee level, and use your arms to embrace your thighs. Give the legs another loving hug. Breathing deep. Notice all the length in your spine and the hollowness in the belly. Connecting with heart rhythm. From here, we'll take another deep breath. And as we exhale, release, holding your legs. Release your legs and guide the soles of the feet to flow all the way towards your mat. Once they touch the mat, begin to straighten your legs. Let your arms relax at your side. Make sure your spine is long and straight, and then close your eyes. We are now prepared for our final yoga posture. This is called our Shavasana. This is a time that we dedicate to ourselves, to notice and connecting with our own heart rhythm. Take your breath slowly through your nostrils. And on the exhale breath, be sure to relax your low jaw. Allow your tongue to rest in low jaw. Notice the fullness of the breath, the coolness of the breath on the inhale. Notice the rise and fall of the chest. Notice how the breath affects the heart. And just follow your breath within, connecting with heart energy. Connect with inner tranquility and focus. Your breath is full. As we hold on to this feeling of relaxation and focus, let's guide our awareness towards our feet and allow the feet to slowly move from side to side. We're going to wiggle those toes. Wiggle your toes, move your feet from side to side. Allow the kneecaps to squeeze and release. Squeeze and release your calf muscle. Straighten, begin to circle your hands, activating your. On the inhale breath, we're going to lift the shoulders up, breathe deep. On the exhale breath, release the shoulder blades back onto your mat. Allow your glute muscles to squeeze and release. Let's focus now on the facial muscles. Relax your glutes, relax the body, take a full breath. Allow your lips to move from side to side across your teeth. Move your lips across your teeth. Move your cheeks, move your nose. Allow the eyes to blink open. Take a breath and guide the corners of the mouth up for a gentle smile. The next breath allows the knees to flow to bending. We're going to place the soles of the feet on our mat so we can take a deep breath. On the exhale, the knees fall towards the front of the room. Turn your body. The arm closest to the mat will become a pillow for the head as you guide yourself to a fetal position on your side. From here, we'll take another deep breath and place our hands in front of chest. Slowly, gently, we're going to press the body upright. Don't rush, take your time. We're going to guide ourselves to any comfortable seated position on our mat. Allow your arms to relax either on your legs or at your side. Lift your heart up. Relax shoulders and notice how you're feeling at this moment in time. From here, we'll guide the arms to extend outward and float upward. Full breath guides the fingertips to touch. And we'll release the elbows to bend. Palms are touching, the heart is lifting. Together, we're going to meet up at our heart center, relaxing our shoulders. Let's remember and take time to enjoy the beauty there is in life and be kind and gentle to our bodies. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So for those that might have joined a little later, my name is Candace. I'm with Gentle Yoga for Everyone. If you found this practice to be helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe. I go live on a regular basis. I look forward to seeing you on your mat soon. Have a beautiful day. Bye.